coming to the show today. I sure appreciate it. It has been wonderful. We've had a really great time. I've enjoyed seeing all of you guys again, and it's been just really a special time for this summer. I've really enjoyed it. So I'm going to be unveiling a piece that we did for the Marcus Ashley Gallery, and I have been coming to the Marcus Ashley Gallery for 14 years. And I'm a wine artist, as you guys know, and I have never combined the wine with the Lake Tahoe for a couple reasons. One, I always think of wine and I put it in a vineyard. But after coming here so many years, year after year, and drinking so many bottles of wine, it kind of makes sense that maybe Tahoe is also, a fairly good wine destination as well too. Especially when you're out on the lake and you're sitting out there and you're enjoying that beautiful sunshine and you're having a nice glass of wine. So my other problem with having ever done a painting for Tahoe was I never could figure out how to get the landscape and a still life together. Still lifes, tend to be intimate. They're small. They're like a little moment that happens on a little table. And Tahoe is not that way. It is a huge expanse of sky, big rocks, big landscapes, and I could never figure out how to do it. If I took my still life and put like a bottle in there and just did a little piece of the lake, it could be a lake anywhere. If I painted my still life with the big things, the bottle would be about this big, and all you're looking at is big mountains and big trees. So the two never seem to work very well to get together for me. But then something happened last year. We went out on a boat with the owners, Marcus Ashley, which was fabulous. And our show had been delayed because of the Calder fire. We always have our show in the middle of summer, and we always have our show in the middle of winter. And the light being up here at this altitude is so bright, and it's like the air is so fresh. And I like to paint warm tones, that kind of like nice, comfortable feeling. But something happened. We did it in October, and everything changed. The light was mid-October. The angle of the sun was lower. There was just a touch of smoke in the air. Not that you would say, oh, it's smoky, but it just gives that golden glow that I was kind of looking for a painting. So what ended up happening is the inspiration came and all the fall colors were also there. So I wanted a little bit more colors than just all that big bright blue sky and the bright blue lake. So let me unveil it for you, and I'll give you a little bit more of what I kind of did with it. So this is what I did. So my first thing is I love Rombell. When I was 25 years old, it was the first winery I ever went to in California and in Napa Valley. They opened a tasting room up here in the Sierra foothills, and it made the perfect sense. And it has a blue cap on it, and of course, Tahoe is blue. Add blue cheese to it, and you've got Tahoe, exactly. Yeah. And I found this ice bucket, or like a bucket that looked like a giant ice cube, because I do not like winter, but I wanted to also have like a little foot in Tahoe when it's also cold and snowing. And so I thought these looked like nice little ice cube handles, and it kind of brought that feeling of water to it. And of course, I wanted to bring in, which I always do, something organic. Found the pine cone on the way to the photo shoot, and I saw that beautiful yellow aspen, which I had never seen up here because I'm always here in the summer or with no leaves in the winter. And I had to bring that in as well too. And so what I realized on that boat is I don't need to paint all of Tahoe. It's too big. Find one little part of Tahoe that makes you remember Tahoe. That's the specialist spot, that special spot. And so I picked the island with that iconic building on the top, and I wanted it to be just, something that everybody would remember, and not necessarily that it's 100% factual, because when you're on a boat, fruit rolls, wine, the wine does this, and so it's the best way I remember. If I'm sitting there thinking in the middle of the night and wake up and think, Tahoe, it's got all the things I personally love about this place. And so I hope you enjoy it as well too, and that's kind of was my whole thing on it. And there's lots of little pieces to it that you can look to. It's got the reflections of the tower and the wine glasses, even the handles of the crystal. Everything is reflected in there. So it's a lot of me in it, of what I like to paint, but it's a lot of Tahoe too. So hope you guys enjoy it.
Thanks, Eric.